Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 38 of our Let's Play campaign of Oxygen Not Included. This is our glorious base. We are pretty much taking up the entire map. There's a bit of hidden things here and a bit of hidden things here. I think there's an ice biome here and an ice biome here, so I still do have 2 ice biomes left. Anyway, I have let this base run for a while just to let the dupes settle down. You can see the result. There's actually plenty of oxygen now. This is really nice to see that oxygen is starting to actually work. Heat wise, it's looking okay. There's some that are not warm enough, like this for the pinch of peppers, and there's some that are cool but not cool enough, and that's down here. Also, we have some strange part here that's really cold because it's below my iced water. And this is basically the base. I think this is really good. Also, if you look at food, there we are. 3,800, 380,000. It is stable. The base is now stable, and that's amazing. So what I want to do now is actually I want to transition out of the damage control part of this base and actually into, let's say, more of a build new stuff. So I'll be doing some work between sessions, in order to just progress it along, like making more food and cleaning up, sweeping tasks, that kind of thing, and expanding out. But I felt that this was a good chance to actually dive back in and take a look at where we are. There are some things that we've been working on that I want to take a look at again. This part here, if I want to be positive, then I will call it self-regulating. I have a trick up here. I want to call it self-regulating because what happens is, if we look at temperature-wise, and let's get this one back. It's 13.2 degrees. So you can see here it comes in way too hot. It's cooled down, but it's only cooled down to 17 degrees. And then it goes out and it keeps but it's still too hot. What happens is that then they go in here, and when they transition into not producing, as that is the case here, then they'll stop. The water consumption will stop, and that means it's going to be stuck longer in the pipes, which means it'll be cooler. And then when it starts working again, it will actually start getting better. But you can see here, some of them are growing. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I count around right? Yeah, 12-ish. Now that one dropped. And it will not be fully operational. I just don't think so, because there's such a small margin between this. And this is where I want liquefiable. I want it really high, and then I just want to go up and sweep somewhere, because I want some liquefiables in there. So I'm just going to sweep this, high level sweep, sweepy. I'm actually going to high level that one, although that might not be relevant. So basically what should happen now is they'll go up here, sweep that, and bring it all the way down there. Oh, look at that, that's crazy. And then I'm going to take this out. Oh, this is so crazy. They must be idling. That's why they're just picking up everything. No, why am I such an idiot? That was totally not my intention. Oops. Well, at least it cools it down. That was... Alright, let's try that one, yeah? The idea here is, this is sweep only. And then I'm gonna do that one. Poof. And then I guess I'm gonna bring this one back. Here. P7, yes please. And M for mopping. And that one again. There you go. And that one as well. That was rather unfortunate. The only good thing about it is that it cools it down really efficiently. So this one you are going to be... I guess we'll just deconstruct. No, we'll leave you here. You can't take anything, so who cares? Mopping. The great thing about the mopping part is also you leave some cool things behind. Oh, did they break? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I did not know that it would break like that. Oh well. And priority wise, yeah, the priority is 6. That's a good level here. Unfortunately, we still have some stuff. Okay, one thing I also want to draw attention to. You see still plenty of stuff here. That one is not working because it's simply too hot, too cold. This is my pinch of peppers hanging down. This area, we cleared it out. This was full of nasty slime lung. And as long as you I just opened it up and then I spammed these oxidizers. I absolutely love the oxidizer. They are making such a big difference. You can see this one. The fact that it's 712 kilograms of clay That means it's basically 722. That means it's about 650 kilograms of oxygen this one has produced. Amazing. And that's also kind of how we go here. 440 kilos. That means about 400 kilos of oxygen this part has produced. So in the time we've had it, yes, it's been a while. 400. Go away with you. 300. It's a lot of oxygen produced just from this. It's not really, I don't think it's like significant enough to really support it, but I like it. I really like this one because it's completely almost free. So definitely this is my favorite way of generating oxygen. And especially this is a good way to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen, because you convert carbon dioxide with a carbon skimmer, and the carbon skimmer the output is polluted oxygen, and the polluted oxygen is, okay, why did I not start this part? The polluted oxygen, there, like this. Actually not, and then it's nighttime. So the polluted oxygen can just simmer there and just gradually leave some oxygen out there. It's really good. It's the fact that the deodorizers do not require any power is absolutely amazing. This one has also been really successful in digging out some more slime and algae, and I think it's actually the slime and algae that has made it sort of pop all of the oxygen here. And I have disabled my algae production here. What is my algae? Let's see. I should have that somewhere. Where is it? It's not agriculture, it's organic. Organic? No, I don't have any algae anymore, but I have lots of slime. I can convert slime into algae if I like, but I'd rather keep it for my dust caps. Now, what I really want to work on up here, let's start with the disaster part. Let's take a look at this. So you're going to start up here, and this is at, oh, hold on, oops, no, not yet. I just talked about how much I love these, so you damn well better start using it. All this is just hydrogen. It's a crazy amount of hydrogen in this space. There. Do I want something else? That one as well. Oops. I guess we can take one over here just as a precaution. P7. There we go. And I want these to be 7 speed, and also when built, they must have 7 in priority. Otherwise, they never get the sand. Hypothermia, it's a bit of a problem. Come on, build it. Complete it, please. There. And once these are ready, that's sand delivered, and that one is also okay. Great. They're not working, and this is now where we can start digging in here. Oh, here. P7, go. And they all left. Hey guys, come back, please. Come back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This one. Oh, no. Disable building. Go away. Up. This is out of order. You get the hell away. Yes. And 6 visits, 7 visits, 6 visits. Out of order. So now I kind of have to lock this one in. I should have done it in a different way. Why are you so sleepy? How am I gonna do this? I'm just locking this one. I'm gonna do this so they can control it better. And I want this one to actually... Oh, hold on. Then I can take this one as a very low priority. Yeah, that means it's never gonna get done. Alright, so back up here. Let's see the disaster is brewing. Oh, water is dripping down. What I did was all the way down here. That's a huge base we have. I dug out so that it would gradually fill up into this huge deposit. This will be my primary polluted water deposit. It's just gonna evaporate some things. We have a lot of carbon dioxide down here, but we have this. This is good. And unfortunately we still have polluted water in this location. So we're gonna just do some... I don't think we can really avoid it. Something coming down here. Food is good. And this one. Let's have a look at oxygen-wise. How we're doing. Yeah, oxygen is not exactly coming out, like storming out. But it's still fine. So I could just dig out this part, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna dig out everything. There. Whoosh. And P6 on all of it. Because why not? That's gotta be what they are start working on. And at this point, oh, that one needs to be P8. I hate having these ones because they prevent me from working. What I really want to do is take a look at my power generation. I have a natural gas geyser somewhere in the vicinity. Yes, please. So I need to take a look at how this works. So let's just take like the very simple one. I'm gonna keep this one as a running. So let's keep this one. As people tell me, I can run 3 of these from one geyser, pretty much. Let's have a look at what's going on. P6, these, yeah. Doesn't matter, because they're never going to get made. I just want them to work on it, but I don't want them to work on this part I'm working on now. Not just yet, at least. Oh, don't entomb yourself, please. All this snow that falls down. Okay, this is good. So let's have a look at the power generator. So it takes natural gas in. It gives a lot of polluted water out. It gives some carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide means it needs to be encapsulated, and the carbon dioxide needs to be done into something else. Now, the carbon dioxide can go into a skimmer, but then I need water in order to make it back into polluted water that I can then use. Now this one's producing 67, so 3 of those produce 200 polluted water, and that's where we go to the refinery and then start talking about natural gas, because we absolutely need natural gas synthesizers. Yes, they take 150, so basically one of these could take pretty much all of that polluted water. But I could also do this one. But the problem is, now these 3 are actually generating enough for one more. So these 3 are generating that one. And now it just, this one is also should be a fixed loop, because it's actually generating way too much. So how are we going to do this? I think that we actually need way more of these, but then I need more production plants as well. I think we take like, that's 12, and then that's 4 is the right number. I need less of these, I guess. Oh, there you go. For some reason. And that one might not be a great idea just to pop that one, but I don't know. We'll see. So this one is actually... I think I need less of these. Yeah, just P6 like that. P6. Not exactly this one yet. I don't need it. But let's just keep going. And it falls all the way down. Now, talking about sort of now what? Then definitely let's make it out of obsidian. I guess obsidian is harder. Granite as well. Probably pretty good. That's probably gonna be correct to do it like this. And a door here. Or does that mean I need... Yeah, I think I need to move everything up. Petroleum. Yes, and all of this area here has way too much. Way too many of it. Okay, so this area, that area down here is going to be stuff. Whoa, that is like a useless button to press. It's a lot of water dripping down. Oh yes, I actually popped that one. Oops. No one's really getting hurt from this, are they? Let's see. Where? Oh, G. Pick this up. P. Priority 6, please. Alright. So... yeah, the idea here is... I'm going to take this out because it's probably going to be something else. hypothermia. Don't care about hypothermia. And I guess from over here we're gonna need one of these as well. So what are we... This one will be just a storage location. So down here we definitely need some plumbing. You're just gonna be down here for sure. And we are also going to need like some tiles. I'm just using absurd amount of iron here. So, actually now that I think of it, I will tap this one out and make a ladder instead. The reason for the ladder is so I can get it down there and also sweep this damn area here. This is pretty good. Unfortunately, I actually need to allow them to dig up this area. And 6 now. Take the whole damn thing, yeah. And what I have forgotten is obviously a lot of these bad boys. Do you think this is overkill? I don't care. They are free. They are pretty much free, and I just want to get rid of all the polluted oxygen. This is, however, even though it's polluted oxygen, it doesn't matter. Hypothermia, don't care. It's just, again, it doesn't matter. I just want to convert it back into normal oxygen, even though there's a bit of a loss there. Dig. P7. Yes, good. The reason I'm building it in here is because I'm expecting this to generate a lot of heat. So, P7 again. Alright, so while this is away, I can start digging or start figuring out what else I want to build. So in this area, maybe that's a great place to build. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a skimmer here. Yeah. You're going to be skimming things, and in order to balance the skimmer out, I need a water sieve. So they definitely just need to be next to each other. I can't really call which one's best to have where, because... Alright, get this one. I'm kind of sure we need to build it with abyssite pipes, because I don't want something just freezing. No, yeah, it's not going to freeze, but whatever. I'm going to build it with abyssite pipes. So pure water comes in here. We can take it on that side. And that goes... This is going to be a closed loop-ish. Yeah? Then these two need to be different, because I'm going to have the polluted water. Definitely that's going to run. Do I really need to waste some of my abyssite? I don't care. I don't know. I have no idea. That's going to be digging up here to feed into the other parts, yeah? That means I'm going to have over on this side, I'm going to have the normal water coming in. Great. However, I need the water sieve to be closest here, because that's going to take the polluted water in. And then the skimmer here, because that's going to take the pure water in. So that one is basically going to be in there. This one there, and this one back there. And somehow I need to make sure that this one takes preference. I can't recall how this is done. We can get that later. Now, that means enables me to make these ones. 1, 2, 3. And they are dripping. They're dripping things down, but if they're dripping things down, do I want to allow it to go over here and then drip down? I guess I do. So remove these. Great. I'm actually going to remove this because I don't want it actually built. That's granite, yeah. I removed granite and granite as well. So... how do I want it? I want it falling down, and then I want it converging to the inwards. That's these two. And the rest will just be like this. And then I'll have these on the outside. Okay, P7, get rid of that one. And P7 as well for these two, so they actually get some materials in. That one is a bit worrying. Ugh, poor guys. That's a lot of pollution, polluted oxygen, but at least they can breathe, and that's all that matters. They're not gonna get sick from it anyway. But it does produce a lot of... There's no slime here, slime lung, because it's too cold. They have all the slime that has been killed off. So, water drips down. I don't exactly know where it drips down, but my suspicion is... Here? Here? Oh, I can't... Maybe I'll just do this differently. And just saying on... Okay, where is it? These two out here, but I also want to make sure that there's a constant airflow in here. It's absolutely critical that I have good airflow. Now I need water coming in. Do I have, with the fertilizer, does it produce anything? And that's of course not how to do it. It's this way. It's polluted water in. That's a liquid intake, and then it produces some, what's it called? Fertilizer. Yeah, whatever. Some fertilizer once in a while, a bit of heat. Not a problem. Power, but it only has the liquid intake. So this one doesn't produce the natural gas, so we just need some gas tiles everywhere. Not that one. And I guess the same will be the case up here. And no further. Yes? And I don't want any liquid coming out. And you know what? I'm actually going to cap it off from the side. Why is this one not being deconstructed? 7? Oh, because I didn't set it up for deconstruction. Probably. So the idea here is P6. Oops. P6. Yeah, we need more medbeds, but I don't really care about the medbeds. That's really not a concern for me. And I will go to this overlay. And then I delete only that part. Yes. So I'm gonna need some fresh water in. At least a bit, just to get the ball rolling here. Yes. PM mopping. I have to make sure that things are mopped up often and diligently. Even though it actually has to go in here. Are we producing something now? Yeah, okay. It's still the mopping part. It's fine. What are the priorities? Everything is priority. Good. Like it. And now we start building random stuff here. Great. And this is built out of granite, I think. Yes, granite. So that should be more sturdy down here. I don't know. I've never had a problem with that. And I will build another. We are actually running out of our oxygen. Oh, sorry. Now, another thing that I didn't think about is actually the power. So we're going to have to get some power fluctuating through. It's probably going to be over here. Yeah. So let's... And that will be these ugly things. Do we want it gold amalgam? No, not really. But then again, the gold amalgam is really... Don't care. There we go. Would be a hell of a lot better to put it over here. But I guess the easier part is moving. No, I don't like it. I don't like this. I guess... Yeah. It doesn't matter how many times I have to redo this. Kind of. Oh. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Yeah? I think that's going to be much better. There. So, what is also important is, I guess up here we'll have a battery room. And let's actually just make sure that's also highlighted for myself at least. Batteries. That's very inaccurately built. Or, hold on, are we gonna make transformers next to it? I might actually do transformers next to it, but let's just build this one and just figure out what's gonna happen next. And we are getting more utilities. Oh, refinement. Come on, click the right button here. This is all good. And this needs liquid pipe, so let's start looking at the liquid pipe here. We selected the abyssalite just because. goes here. And up. Okay, and this one as well. Something like this. Alright, so that's a closed loop, except I need something to get it started. And that goes into that one. That goes in, get started, fine. And I guess we also at this point need a bottle lock there. Because why not? Alright, so that's that part. Let's look at our... What are you gonna get in? You're gonna get some gas in. Where do we get the gas? I guess the gas is everywhere. Now, how the hell are we going to do this, to be perfectly honest? This is the tricky part, because this one is skimming. But I also want to make sure that what gets skimmed, it's going to converge to this lower right hand corner. So there might actually be the case where I need to put the skimmer this point. No? So for all the good intentions I need the skimmer to move. Skimmer should be here because that's where it's most likely to actually work. And I will then make the gas pump. Will be here, I guess. And how will this work? It'll definitely have a gas filter. Just like this. So you're gonna go here. Gas filter goes up here. Perfect. Oh, that's carbon dioxide. It would really be rather convenient. I guess it actually needs a separate room, this one. Yeah, okay. So you go away as well. Alright. So that needs a separate room. Deconstruct. And I guess we could make this one up. The skimming room. Carbon skimmer. Ooh, look at all this niceness. Nope. Water sieve first. Water sieve is over here. That's still not a water sieve. This is a water sieve. That one. And a carbon skimmer. Is the carbon skimmer... Yeah, the water sieve can support 5 carbon skimmers. I don't think this is truly necessary, but it's kind of cool. So you're going out and going into these, because that's clean water. Whoa, 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 what the hell's going on? There. That's a closed loop. And what I need as well is a pump. I need a high pressure valve going into that location. And then I need to close it off for the public. That we do by removing this one again. No, actually didn't have to. There. A pressure pump. There. It'll siphon in here. And I need to close this one off as well. And with a door. Awesome. Alright. So somehow we're going to figure out this part. I don't think it's a good idea just to link it in, because then it'll pump out and jam this one. So I guess it'll be something like this, and I need a liquid bridge there, because the liquid bridge should ensure that the stuff coming through the liquid bridge will take precedence over the stuff that does not come through the liquid bridge. It's a great feature of the liquid bridge, albeit a bit secret. Now, next up on the agenda, I will just have a look at this one. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Because what is this one filtering? This one's filtering natural gas, so that becomes the question of, so is everything else not natural gas? And I don't think that's a great place to make it. I think it's better to put it, I suppose, like here maybe? there. Gas pump is... switch it like this. So you go in here, you go in here, and that one goes like that. Carbon dioxide in, just smash it into carbon dioxide. All stuff that isn't carbon dioxide, I don't know where I'm gonna leave that, but that's kind of a matter for something else, right? We'll deal with that later. And I guess this is actually, with the exception of power, which I kind of think is important. I could also just say at least that will be the dripping point, and that will be the dripping point. So I could take just 2 of... oh man, that one. These will be the inside before the transformers. I'll have that. Okay, I guess this could work. This is producing 800. That's 2,400. And this one is producing 240. Yeah, it's not very much. Okay, so this is our new power plant. I guess, I hope, I think. It's going to be interesting to see how it works. I'll be producing this one. Then I'm going to take over here and make some transformers. And then we're going to see next time when we come back, we'll be hooking it up. So thank you very much for joining. Hope you're enjoying it so far. If you like what you see, leave a like. If you have some comments, leave a comment. And if you want to check back some other time, you can subscribe, of course. So until next time, see ya. Bye.